Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Homeworld, Deserts of Kharak. First thing first, good thing they didn't name that Homeworld 3, because it's not a space RTS anymore, it's a ground-based RTS. So, here we are in the main menu, right at the minute the 3.6 GB initial download completes. That might have annoyed some people. We will go straight to the campaign. I already looked in the options menu, everything is set to ultra maximum or whatever. And what do we get here? So, welcome to get the most out of recommend playing the tutorial. Would you like to play it? Yes, I do. Because as you know, I love tutorials, and besides, while I start with recording the next video, I can already upload the tutorial to have something to show what's going on right now. And maybe it helps people looking at the game to be able to decide to buy it or not.
In this tutorial, you'll learn the basics of how to play.
Yeah, that's what tutorials are for. What do we have here? Oh, we already get the big carrier thing. And they have the sound.
Objectives are displayed on the left. These are your gameplay goals.
Okay.
Select a unit by left-clicking or dragging a selection box around the unit.
Carrier copy.
Left-click and hold to drag a selection box around several units.
Sounds easy enough.
Strike confirmed.
Move selected units by clicking the right mouse button on a position.
So what do we have? We have the Homeworld symbol on the top. I don't know if they had that already, but it seems like it. We have the overlay for units, the little triangular thing for light vehicles. So this will probably have the big one that I can't select it yet. We have all the sounds. We have the radio messages from Homeworld, so everything good so far.
Push up to that point.
We have the movement lines. That's normal for RTS, but in that particular case it's good as well.
Hold Shift when issuing commands to cue them.
You have to keep in mind I'm a massive Homeworld fan, so many of my comments will refer to the old games or will just might be a little bit hard on the criticism if I have some, but we'll see.
On our way.
I really want to like that game though, I have to say that as well.
Next, you'll learn how to control the game camera.
Ready.
Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Hold the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate and pitch the camera. Try this now.
Seems
Press
good enough as it is.
to reset the camera to its default orientation. Adding the camera is just as easy. Press the arrow keys on your keyboard, or hold down the middle mouse button and move the mouse. Information about selected units is displayed in the bottom left.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I see if I can switch the right mouse button with the middle mouse button, because I want to pan with the right mouse button and rotate with the middle one. So, let's see, camera, focus, blah blah blah. Right click and drag, rotate camera. Can I change that? Or actually, how do I change that? Come on, don't tell me I can't change the buttons. Oh, that is bad. Okay, that might get patched in later. I will see about that. Return.
Strike confirmed.
Strike confirmed is right out of Homeworld.
This is a command carrier. It produces units for combat and resourcing. The command carrier is your mobile headquarters. Durable, but lightly armed.
Carrier here.
You can press the Home or tilde key to select your carrier at any time.
confirm negative hostile
Move the carrier to the marked position.
Yeah, I thought we were seeing some ghosts, but
Strike Control Group 1 designated.
Showing negative.
Press the F key to focus the game camera on selected units.
Carrier.
The camera will follow focused units while still allowing you to
That was
zoom
middle
and
mouse
rotate.
button in the past Homeworld
Pan the
games.
camera in any direction to break focus. Press the space bar to open the sensors manager.
Yeah, that's also Homeworld.
You
I
can
like what they
select
did.
and move units within the sensors manager. Red icons represent enemy units. White icons represent your units. Your selected units are green. Orange and blue triangles represent resources. Blue domes represent the sensor range or vision of your units. Enemy units within contact range are marked with a red circle. As your units get closer, they'll be in sensor range of the enemy. At this point, you will see each enemy unit clearly.
Aha.
When issuing an attack move command, you'll see a red line drawn between the selected unit and the mouse cursor. When this line appears broken, the selected unit cannot fire on its target. This indicates that high terrain or an obstacle is blocking the unit's line of fire. You will therefore have to move units around the obstacle or onto high ground in order to achieve a clear line of fire. Select
Interesting.
your light attack vehicles and use them to destroy the enemy units. You can right-click an enemy unit to attack, or press A and left-click to attack move. To command your units to attack a group of enemies, hold the Control key and drag a box around the target enemy units.
We have some kind of missile silo,
Strike craft taking effective fire. Fast attack.
so we
pattern,
can
full
attack
speed.
specific targets, or we can do typical StarCraft. Go destroy everything thing.
Hostile strike craft down. Reading. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Prep for displacement.
Select the command carrier now. The command carrier has a unique power shunting system used to manage combat and production capability.
What was that?
Add all available power to the turret network system.
Ready.
Control Group 1 designated.
Select the carrier.
Go for carrier.
Turret network weaponry. Increase power to optimize turret performance. Missiles disabled. Missile system online. Aha. Okay, so I can upgrade it
Weapon
basically.
systems online.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Enemy forces are attacking the carrier. Destroy them.
Ready. Stand. Op ready. Keep eyes out for targets.
Normally, I guess it's important to select specific
attack
targets
vehicle is
later
under
on.
fire.
Oh, and look at the
Alert.
big
With the right power
explosions.
distribution,
Nice.
the command carrier can hold its own in combat.
Carrier here.
Doesn't want to move, that fat bastard.
Selecting a unit and pressing the Move or Attack Move command button displays the terrain overlay. While the terrain overlay is active, some terrain is color shaded to display its relative height. The three colors of the terrain overlay represent high ground, low ground, and neutral ground. When a unit takes position on the high ground, it deals extra damage when attacking units on lower terrain.
Ah, I see. High ground.
The enemy have deployed armored units. You'll have to find another way to defeat this enemy force. Railguns are most effective when firing from long range. However, they can be easily overwhelmed by short-range strike craft, like light attack vehicles.
All designated.
So
Mark
basically,
bearing.
what they did is they removed the 3D.
Strike copy.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Armor ready.
Control Group 2 designated.
Assign a control group by holding the control key and pressing a number key.
On the horizon. Waiting.
Select the units in a
And
control
replaced
group
it
by
with
pressing the corresponding number key.
We're clear to move and engage. Go
The
ahead.
high ground, low ground thing. That is
Use the
interesting.
boost ability on your light attack vehicles to intercept the enemy. Select the light attack vehicles and left-click the boost ability button. Then issue a move command.
So now we have tanks.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
As vehicle crews score kills in combat, they'll earn veterancy. Veterancy improves combat ability.
Strike copies.
To see veterancy, select a vehicle and mouse over the ability button in the lower right corner of the command panel. Veteran units also have a veterancy badge visible on their health bar in the main.
Aha, so when I press pause, it doesn't just pause, it goes to the menu, okay.
Repair and preserve veteran units. When your forces are outnumbered, veteran troops can turn the tide of battle.
Railgun copies. Time to clear out. Be ready to engage. Be ready for contact.
So, we don't just use the railguns,
Strike responding. Acknowledged.
we might probably just use
Eyes
everything.
open out there. Ready.
Let's see how the railguns look. Ah, just
Range online. Enemy armor on approach.
relatively small. I should turn
Ramp up fire
So,
intensity. Keep up your
see if I can
covering.
switch off the scrolling when I'm on the edge of the screen. Camera zoom pitch, toggles auto pitch camera when zooming in or out. Okay, that's okay. Tactical overlays, okay. No, it seems like I cannot disable that at that point. So, yeah, I would like that to be able to switch the
Enemy armor
scrolling at the
disabled.
edge of the screen off, because every time I'm in the camera mode and I zoom around, I
Output to minimum on idle.
somehow end up
Let's not be an
accidentally on the edge
for
of the
Galaxy
screen.
Patrol. Carrier copy.
And there they go.
The enemy has deployed a mixed attack force. No single unit type will excel at destroying this target. However, aircraft can attack this force with impunity.
Enemy contact.
Select the command carrier to launch aircraft.
Ooh,
Launch
aircraft.
aircraft by selecting the carrier and clicking the launch ability button. After left-clicking the button,
Strike five.
left-click a target location to launch your aircraft.
Okay,
So I
where's the button?
cannot directly control
While
those, it
deployed,
seems.
aircraft can be selected and issued commands just like other vehicles.
Yes,
Once
I
their
can.
ammunition is depleted, the aircraft will automatically
Yeah,
return
that's
to
what I
the
mean by
carrier
I
to
get
reload
out of
and
focus.
repair.
But not as long as I hold down the mouse button. Oh! Hey, stop it! They are not destroyed yet.
Attention.
Be advised. Strike long-range scanners are tracking contacts in the AO.
Excellent work. You have completed the tutorial. You're ready to explore the vast deserts of Kharak.
Interesting mix of pre-rendered cutscenes and normal stuff, normal in-game sequences. So, Rachel Sajet arrive at the Epsilon base as the Sajet command carrier Capisis prepares to depart on its deep desert expedition. Yeah. So, if you don't know about the game yet or don't know much about it, and the game predates the normal Homeworld games, means you play on Kharak, the planet where the people of Kharak found no, well, I don't spoil that. Found something hidden in the desert that led them to their homeworld. So basically, that's what you play. I'm very curious how the story plans out, considering we already know where it leads to. Or at least, if you played Homeworld, you know where it leads to. So, we will see how they did that. But that is the video about the tutorial. In the next video, we will start with the campaign. And the video will get out today as well. So, see you then. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.